All right. I have never made this video before, but I'm gonna make my top fit. Everybody always asks me about this. What's my top 15 most hated sports teams? You know, I can't put 10 that I like because I don't like 10 sports teams. Why would I like 10 sports teams? That's just bandwagoning, right? So my top 15 most hated sports teams. Number 15, the New England Patriots. This team, from time to time, they always cheat. They always find a way to cheat. They won 3 Super Bowls from cheating. I don't care what nobody say. Tom Brady been deflating footballs. The list goes on. Spygate, Deflategate. You know, they even did some slippery, slimy shit this past offseason with the Cincinnati Bengals. And I'm like, why are they looking at the Bengals? You know, why are they looking at their stuff? Like, you should be able to beat the Bengals. Like, the Bengals not a good team. But then again, it's the NFL. Anything can happen. But they've been cheating from time to time. They cheated their first Super Bowl win against Kurt Warner in the greatest offense on turf. Or should I say the greatest show on turf, excuse me. I said it correctly now. They've been cheating for years. Number 14, the Brooklyn Nets. I can't stand these motherfuckers. Every time they play my Pistons, they always give us hell. Like Spencer Dinwiddie with his nappy ass beard and shit, and his nappy ass goatee and his nappy ass head, and he always busting our ass. He been killing us ever since he left the Pistons. And then they got Kyrie Irving on there. I like him as a person. I don't like Kyrie as a player. Kyrie, ever since that 2016 playoffs against the Cleveland Cavaliers, he said, "Bye-bye, Detroit. Bye-bye." I can't fuck with it. And then you got Kevin Durant, who's a team-hopping, championship-chasing, bandwagon little bitch. KD is a bitch still. I don't give a fuck. Bitch. All right? I'm going to fix this camera a little bit. He a bitch. That's who I got at number 14. Number 13, the Los Angeles Lakers. They could be much higher on my list. And I got my reasons. So, the Lakers, because we beat them in 2004. But I remember watching games from the old times from the 80s that they cheated us. They literally cheated the Pistons out of a championship. Literally. You give Kareem Abdul-Jabbar that phantom free throw, that phantom call, that was the biggest pile of bullshit I ever seen. The Pistons should have 4 championships in their title history. Really 5 if you really want to go there. They should have one in 2005, but they just, we ain't going to go there right now. But, yeah, man, that phantom foul call, that was some bullshit. And they knew the Pistons was going to whoop their ass, and they knew they was going to come out with a dub. The Pistons should have three-peated in the 80s. The Lakers, they always had the ref's hand in their pocket as well. They kind of like the Patriots of basketball, if you ask me. Especially like back in the day. Even when Kobe and Shaq was together. Y'all remember when they literally handed the Kings them L's? You know how the referees was cheating? The Sacramento Kings? Knowing good and well the Lakers had no business winning some of them games that they won. You know? It was probably the biggest rib job, the biggest robbery in sports history. One of the biggest. By far. That's why I hate the Lakers. And they probably going to do the same thing with LeBron James and the Lakers this year. They're going to find a way to underhand some bullshit and give them a fucking title that they don't need. They already got enough goddamn titles. They got like 500 fucking titles. Okay? Number 12. I ain't going to go over this team too long. The Cleveland Indians. Francisco Lindor with his smiling and shit when he be beating the Tigers, he be cheesing hard as fuck like this. He be cheesing like he DDP off of WWF when he debuted on that motherfucker. Just smiling and shit. Like, hey guys, it's DDP. Like, cause he be whooping the Tigers' ass. That shit makes me sick, bro. And especially in 2016. The Cleveland bandwagon was nasty as hell. I hate Cleveland. 11. The Arizona Cardinals. Everybody and their mama know I can't stand the Arizona Cardinals. Every time we play these son of a bitches, the Lions play them. They play these son of a bitches. They always give us problems. We always play them every year. Every year. I don't care. They always give us the Cardinals for some reason, man. I don't know why. And they've been whooping our ass almost this whole decade. This past decade, they've been whooping our ass. I just hate the Arizona Cardinals. I'm tired of looking at that team, that period blood red, that dusty ass black. I'm tired of seeing it. Them nasty, ugly ass jerseys. I'm just sick of that goddamn team. I hate the Arizona Cardinals. I know people going like, why do you see all that? No, fuck them. Number 10, the Michigan Spartans. It doesn't matter, basketball or football. Don't matter. I fucking can't stand this goddamn team. I can't stand Michigan State. I can't stand them. They talk too much shit. And half the time they don't even back it up. Like, I mean, yeah, have they beaten Michigan? Yes, they have. Have they beaten them in basketball last year? Yes, they have. They did beat Michigan with a rookie head coach and a bunch of freshmen and sophomore. Yeah, they beat them. But when John Beilein was there, they were struggling for their life to beat John Beilein. They couldn't beat him for shit. They beat him every once in a blue moon. But when he was there, it rarely happened that they beat us. Beat the Michigan Wolverines. I can't stand the Michigan Spartans. I can't stand the football team either. I'm glad we've been whooping their ass the last few years. But even now, even though we do whoop their ass, it don't feel special no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we first whooped their ass, the first time it felt special because Michigan State was still a respectable school or a respectable team. But now they just a shut of themselves. I don't know. Hopefully they build back up this rivalry. Number 9, the New York Yankees. What can I say? That they the most popular sports team in America. Like, it's not even debatable. Them, the New York Knicks, and the Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Celtics is the most marketable, biggest, most popular teams. Well, the Yankees is the number 1 team in America. They the most popular team in America. They get talked about a lot. The fans is so fucking annoying. They talk too much shit. Well, and they could back it up. They got over 20 championships? Shit. But I can't stand them. The New Yorkers, man, New Yorkers. We've been winning, man. Even though New Yorkers, they be ready to kill the damn Yankees right now. But yeah. Because they so not used to losing. All right. Number 8, the Pittsburgh Penguins from hockey. Sidney Crosby, you know the whole deal. If you're I'm a Detroit Red Wings fan. We faced them twice in the Stanley Cup Finals. One year we beat them. The next year after that we lost to them. We beat them in 08 and we lost them in 09, and that shit pissed me the fuck off. I can't stand that whiny son of a bitch, Sidney Crosby. I can't stand him. He's like LeBron James, just a crybaby, little LeBron James, Tom Brady ass motherfucker. Just a big crybaby ass bitch. Can't stand that shit. I can't stand the little beady ass eyes. Man. No, fuck you. I can't stand them. Number 7. Now it's about to get interesting. The Indiana Pacers. I could put them higher on this list if I really wanted to. I can't stand the Indiana Pacers. Ever since the Malice at the Palace, which I'm actually not that far from, actually. I'm actually down the street from it. But the Malice at the Palace. What can I say? That's the biggest sports fight in history. So But yeah, I remember when Ron Artest, somebody beating him in the head with a drink. He got up, he lost his shit. He started giving these fans the Popeye biscuit special in this bitch. Just start piecing them the fuck up. Just beating their ass. He ain't want, by the way, he ain't want to fuck with Ben Wallace. Because Ben Wallace would have beat the shit out of him. He know this. He know he couldn't fuck with Ben Wallace. So you know what? I'm going to pick on somebody smaller than him. I'm going to pick on somebody that I know I could whoop ass. That's basically what he did. Pussy shit. Steven Jackson was also bopping them up. Him and Jermaine O'Neal was bopping them up. They was all in the crowd beating fans' asses and shit. They were throwing drinks and food all over the goddamn place. That shit was a disaster. But it was exciting at the same time. But I can't stand the Pacers for that. I can't stand them in the 04 playoffs. This team, like, I can't stand this team. I hate them with everything I love. I hate this team. Yeah. And their fans do talk a little shit sometimes. Because I've been to a Pacers game, and the Pacers game, the Pacers they be whooping our ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like, I don't know, it's a curse or something. Ever since Danny Granger got on that team, and then after he left that team, they just been kicking our ass. So, yeah, man. And that game, the Malice at the Palace, we was losing that game. But yeah, fuck the Pacers. Number 6, the Minnesota Vikings. Or should I say, the blue waffle eaters and shit. They ain't the purple people. You know what I'm talking about. Fuck that. The purple people eaters. I'm talking too fast. Let me slow down. You know how I feel about the Minnesota Vikings. You know how I feel about them, man. Like, it's well documented how much I hate this team. Like, I can't stand their colors, even though I wear a purple hoodie sometimes. I can't stand their fan base. They talk so much shit. They got a lot of shit to dish on the Lions fans. They talking about, y'all ain't never won shit. Y'all ain't never did this. Y'all haven't either. Y'all ain't won no Super Bowl. Y'all went to 4 of them back in what? The 70s? Lost all 4 of them motherfuckers. Y'all the Buffalo Bills of the NFC. Pathetic. Y'all want to talk about the Lions being trash. Y'all ain't do shit. Y'all choke every fucking year. Y'all choke every year. Every year. Still can't get it. Y'all have more chances than any team and choke every fucking time. From Frank Tarkenton choking, from fucking Randall Cunningham and Warren Moon choking and shit, from them moments. And then you come all the way down, and Krista Ponder was garbage as fuck. He sucked ass against the Packers in the playoff game. Adrian Peterson fumbling the fucking ball in the NFC Championship game against the Saints. So y'all don't want to talk about that. Him fumbling that shit at the most crucial time. Brett Favre throwing interceptions, chalking the fucking game that he usually does. That's why he don't have more rings than what he has. But y'all want to talk shit about the Lions. Yeah, we ain't been in that position. But best believe if we get in that position, we not talking that shit. Believe that. You choked against, man, oh my God. This team choked so fucking much, man. It's ridiculous how much y'all choke. And don't let me get to Kirk Cousins' choking ass. Y'all already know what time it is there, man. Y'all already know what time it is. All right. I'm done on them bum-ass Vikings. Number 5, the Boston Celtics. I can't stand this fucking team, bro. From the 80s, Larry Bird talking all this shit. I know I'm not old enough to really live these moments, but I seen old games, old interviews, all that shit. I've studied the game. I studied the NBA. I remember stuff from the 90s on forward because I'm around that area. I'm not fucking 65 years old. But I remember Larry Bird dissing Detroit. I remember Kevin McHale. They all talking shit about Detroit. Not just the damn team, but The city as a whole. Fuck Larry Bird. Fuck that racist piece of shit. I don't like him. Y'all, people want, I swear the media wants you to like him so much. They want Detroit to like him so much. Fuck that green shit. Get out of here. I'm glad we beat you punk ass motherfuckers in 88. Cause y'all some cocksuckers. I can't stand the fucking Celtics. I can't stand them today. The media just be on their nuts, bro. Yeah, they won the most championships in NBA history, but I don't give a damn. Fuck the Celtics. Period. Fuck the Celtics. Number 4, I could put this team higher as well. The Chicago Bulls. I could put them much higher. They the same reason why I hate the Boston Celtics. Basically, fuck Jordan. I don't like Michael Jordan. Everybody know I don't like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a bitch-ass motherfucker. Bitch-made motherfucker. Sell-out, coon-ass motherfucker. I can't stand Michael Jordan. I don't like nothing of Michael Jordan. I don't wear his shoes. I don't wear none of his shit. I ain't rocking with that bitch. And the NBA single-handedly changed the rules for the Bulls and Michael Jordan so they could win the fucking title because they couldn't beat the Pistons. They couldn't beat the fucking Pistons. So Michael Jordan bitched and moaned and cried to the David fucking Stern. Rest in peace. But he cried to him, talking about, man, the Pistons is too physical. And they doing this and knocking me on my back. Because he couldn't get past the Pistons. He couldn't do none of the shit to the Pistons. And he knew it. He couldn't do shit to the Pistons. So they had to get rid of hand checking. They had, well, not hand checking, but you know what I mean. They had changed a bunch of rules because the Pistons were whooping that ass, and then the Bulls talking all this shit, and it's some Bulls fans still talk shit like, we got 6 rings. What the fuck you did since 1998 though? Nothing. You ain't did nothing. What the Pistons do since 98? Won a title. You ain't done shit. Shut up. You ain't done shit. I fucking hate that goddamn team. Fuck Scottie Pippen with his long neck, long chin having ass. Looking like goddamn the scarecrow for Batman and shit. Fuck that bitch. I hate the fucking Bulls. I can go on and on if I really wanted to about them. Number 3, the Dallas Cowboys. I can't stand them. These cocksuckers, the biggest pieces of shit ever. The reason why I hate the Dallas Cowboys, I'm going to tell you why. I don't like the Dallas Cowboys for the fact is the media, this is simple fact. The media always be on they talk about these cocksuckers 24/7. This the most mediocre talked about team in history. They talked the Cowboys is so mediocre, bro. I can see if they was winning 12, 13 games a year or something like that. I can see they was doing what Bill Belichick was doing with the Patriots. Then, yeah, you got the right to talk about them. But these bitches be every year 8-8, 9-7, 7-9, 6-10. They don't do shit. And then when they do go to the playoffs, yeah, they beat the Lions, and that was some bullshit. Everybody and their mama know the Lions should have won that fucking game. But I hate them for that reason. But I just hate how they just talk about them. They make it mandatory for them to talk. The media make it mandatory to talk about them. Like, I don't know what it is. Jerry Jones paying the media outlet out or something. But they talk about them 24/7. I don't care how good or bad they are. They get talked about. Come on, man. They just mediocre, man. And they get talked about. They rub their nuts and shit. That they be talking about, oh, Dak Prescott. And Prescott can't do shit without Zeke Elliott. We know this. Without the O-line, he is nothing. Prescott is a straight bum. A fucking bum. Without a run game and an O-line. Straight bum. He's not a top 7 quarterback. I won't even put him in my top 10. Just take one element away from him. Take Zeke away from him. Just take him away. Yeah, he had over 4,000 yards. Take Zeke away. Or take 1 or 2 offensive linemen away. Bum. And he sucks. We seen that already. Number 2. Number 2 and number 1 is interchangeable. They really are. Number 2, the Chicago Bears. We know how much I hate this fucking team. I could have put them in number 1, to be honest. But I put them in number 2. I don't like this team. I told y'all for several years why I don't like the Chicago Bears. Their fans talk so much shit, and they garbage as fuck. They been garbage as fuck. Okay? They talking about the Lions not doing shit. Y'all bitches ain't done shit either. 1 championship in like 200 years? What the fuck? Well, y'all got other championships back in the 40s and shit, but back in the 40s and 30s or whatever the fuck. But still, like, I don't like the Bears fans. I hate them fucking colors. Man, I don't like the colors. I don't like the fans. I don't like their coach. I don't like their ownership. I hate that team. I think I hate them really, really bad. I hate them to a point. If I see a Bears fan walking around Detroit, I would sock him right in the shit. It's that bad. I don't like the Bears. Oh, the Bears. Bear down. Bear down. And nobody want to come to that smelly, shitty-ass fucking stadium either. Y'all need to fix that piece of shit up. That shit is garbage. Y'all try to do a little couple updates. I bet you the toilet seat's fucking broken in that motherfucker. I bet you the chip paintings breaking off the goddamn building or something. It's just peeling off and all that shit. It look like a landfill in that motherfucker. Section 8 field and shit. That's what it's called. Section 8 field. Fuck the Bears. And number 1. It's 2 for number 1. The Green Bay Packers and Ohio State. They tied for number 1. They could be, like I said, 2 and 1 could be interchangeable. It really can. I'm put two teams in one, number 1. 1A and 1B. I'm going to tell you why I hate Ohio State first. We all know why I don't like Ohio State. Because I'm a Michigan fan and I don't like them. They fans talk so much shit and they always whoop our ass, and it makes me fucking sick. Every time we play, every time I see red, scarlet, and silver, I get pissed off. Just seeing the colors. And then the fans would be want to pick fights and shit. Them fans is pieces of shit. All scarlet and silver fans is pieces of shit. Damn near 90% of them. If you wear anything yellow and blue in that motherfucker, or you talking about, I like Michigan. I'm a Michigan Wolverine fan. They be ready to fight. So, shoot, I couldn't go to the Ohio State game and go to Ohio. If I go to one of those games, I swear to God, I'm pulling out an AK-47. I gotta have an AK-47 in the trunk, ready to pull that bitch. Cause these fans is fucking rabid. They're ignorant. It's just a hellhole piece of fucking shit. I can't stand them bitches. Urban Meyer's a cheating ass bitch. Fucking Jim Trustle's a cheating ass bitch. Doing all this foul undercut shit. They've been doing this shit for years. They try to do all this shit to get an upper advantage. Fuck them. And the Packers, the reason why I hate them, we all know why I hate this damn team. I ain't got to really explain that much. You know, go watch my videos. You know why. Every time the Lions play them, they always got to find, the NFL refs always got to cheat for these sons of bitches. Every time. Every time. In some way, shape, or form. They'll cheat for the Packers without even calling a penalty. A lot of the times. They get away with holding, all that shit. Defensive pass interference or something like that. Offensive pass interference. They won't even call a flag for none of that shit on their ass. Let a Lion player just fucking sniff or breathe on the fucking Packer. We getting penalties out the ass. Like we did in that Packers game last year. in Lambeau. That's another reason why we weren't able to whoop their ass for so many years in Lambeau. That fuckery bullshit they like to pull. And they always want to cheat for Aaron Rodgers, knowing good and well the Lions be whooping that ass, about to beat their ass, and then they pull a rabbit out their ass, call some bullshit penalty, and try to cost us the fucking game. They've been doing that shit for years. They did the shit with Favre too, but mainly with Rodgers. Oh, don't get me started on that Hail Mary bullshit. That was bullshit. That phantom face mask, hands to the face bullshit from last season. So they always try to make the Packers relevant. That's why they won 13 games. They always make them relevant. I mean, some of them have to do with them being decent, but sometimes they suck. But yeah, man, that's all I got to say about that, man. Put your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm about to be gone. Peace.